The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
Simply what up, though, folks. Just come with a regular what up, though, because some real life is happening right now, and I ain't got time to be looking up and all that stuff because, like I just said, real life is happening. But again, what up, though?
You said that real life don't happen sometimes. Today, real life going on.
Real life ain't never real like this before.
Right.
But what up, though? That is how you say hello in Detroit.
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind, don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
Detroit lingo. Basically, the whole country now on that shit.
Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time. I'm your host, Donnie, and I do have my man's Cat.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm having a good time. You about to have a good time? Because it's got a lot of stuff that need to be said, and I hope we can get through it because we did start kind of late. But before we get to that, how have you been, my man?
Man, I've been good, man. Everything is cool. Family good. Weather is cool.
Awesome. You still with me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just cut out on that last part when you said
weather
is cool. I thought Mother Nature was playing with y'all too, like how she hate us. Like, hey, don't let other people know that this weather is cool down here and I don't have to do it to Detroit now.
Right.
Boy, Mother Nature still got that dang going vendetta with Michigan. I don't know what's up with her. But man, let's start off with a comment. The star of a program thing to say 1 in part 2, Mr. or Mrs. Brock.
Oh.
This is hilarious to me. Brock is doing exactly the typical white in this case here. One of the things that helped spark conversation with about being programmed in society was the comments that Brock has made on a couple of posts that I shared. And we're not going to get into what he said no more because go listen to a program thing to say, part 1 and 2. To get all that, just know it was read directly from the comment, so nothing was paraphrased, quote for quote, about Mr. Brock and the things that I was replied with Brock with. Brock stated, "What is this that you are talking about? I do not understand nothing about what you just told me. Who are you and what? That was 2 whats. What episode? What you talking about?" That's not me not
reading
knowing how to read. I'm reading it word for word. I do kind of diagnose myself as dyslexic, but that was me trying to make a sentence out of not a sentence. That wasn't me not knowing how to read there.
Right.
Now, what Brock is talking about is after we got finished recording the first program thing to say, I had sent Brock a message. I'm outside, by the way, so you're going to hear some cars riding by and the Lakira's out here on the speakerphone being not proper on production of the set.
Right. I don't hear the cars. I just hear what's ever coming through her speaker.
Like, I know being a public, but don't act like public. No, but I had sent Brock a message straight directly to Brock. Wasn't making a comment on the post. I ain't trying to put nobody out there no more than what Brock didn't already force me to put him out there like anyway.
Right.
I said it word for word. How are you doing? Thought you might enjoy this. You inspired a conversation that we're having on Facebook Live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. It is also a continuation from this episode, which you are mentioned on. Oh, my bad. So I must have sent them that must have been the second one that we recorded when I sent them this. Because I said it's a continuation from this episode. So this must have been the second one.
Gotcha.
But I think I could have sworn I sent them the first one too. So again, I got to go back. Either way I go, do you hear how that message was?
Yeah.
Just as professional. One trying to say that you were about anything. Another just professional.
Right.
That being said, was not only did we mentioned Brock's name and read Brock's comment on those episodes word for word. Brock does the tap white thing of just act like you don't know and privilege to take care of the rest.
So privilege and playing dumb.
Exactly. Those are typical tap white things to do if you're white.
What are you talking about, dude?
Like, yeah, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Like, you know goddamn well what I'm talking.
He even goes to state, who are you?
Come on now.
I'm the person that if you actually read what I told you about, or actually listen to what I told you about, what I sent you, you would go back and you would see that the name that
he know who you are, but that's actually a good way to, like, you know what I'm saying, belittle somebody though. That's one of the greatest ways to, like, who the hell are you, bro? I don't even know you, bro. Like,
exactly.
So, you know, I give him points for that. You know what I'm saying? But he know who the hell you are.
But you only could give points if it affects the other person. It doesn't affect me when you go, who are you?
Right. Yeah, his points are not for it working. His points is that he actually knew with to use that. Yeah.
Yeah, with that route. Okay, you can keep the points. He don't have to run. You don't have to reduce the points.
And these points evaporate anyway. So
exactly. These are the whose line is it anyway. These are the whose line is it anyway points.
Right. Exactly.
It don't matter. But yeah, I just thought that it was hilarious that, you know, that's the tap white thing to do. Who are you? Like, you're not that important for me to even remember who you are. Well, you would know exactly who I am, Mr. or Mrs. whatever I identify as, white person.
Right.
If you would either go back and look at the post that you, with the name that you replied to, it's the exact name that sent you this message here, that sent you this. And we're not trying to talk about you either, because if that's what you're trying to imply with the way that you're trying to come at me with this message, we're not talking about you. We're actually agreeing with you on a couple of things, but you're still white about what you're doing.
Right. You white about things. He ain't right about things. He white about it.
You white about things.
You white about things, bro. You white about that? Oh, my bad. You white. You white
about
that? You white. My bad. You white.
Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, man. Let's move on to let's get these chronicles out the way. I want to talk about the PSAs out here. We talked about them before, about the guy who fell asleep with his dog tags on. The chain kind of slid between the plug and the outlet itself and shocked him, and now he got his dog tags permanently tatted on his chest.
Wait.
You don't even got to remember, we did have an episode about that.
And, okay.
And he decided to have a PSA about, look, y'all, it ain't that important. Charge your phones up before going to bed. Shut up. Charge your phones before going to bed. Oh, now that you got the dang old Iron Man chest heart.
He was serious?
Yeah, he was serious. So that's what I want to talk about in the Chronicles today, about everybody. And this is celebrities too. Celebrities fall victim and everybody else who falls victims. And what I'm about to say, I don't even know what to call them now. I just call them the PSAs, because everybody who want to get hurt or catch something as if they didn't know about whatever it is they got hurt by, or whatever it is that they caught, like, so many years of their lives already, and now since they got it, they want to have this PSA. So, yeah, I know. I find it's always funny to me when I hear it. Always funny. Like, again, we're in the Chronicles, so we're going to be talking about people who catch the Rona. Recently, Chris Rock has come out and said he got the Rona, and he falls victim in this as well, even though he does make fun within the process of mentioning it, but it still counts as a PSA. Kind of like one of those moments where you be like, Nelly, hey girl, take your clothes off. I'm just playing. Unless you don't do it.
Unless you don't do it.
Yeah. Right. You're like, you know, you serious in the mud right now about taking your clothes off, but you just playing because it didn't work.
Right.
So again, for those people who catch the Rona and say the very first thing that comes out of everybody's mouth I've heard about this Rona thing, and the ones who caught it is, hey y'all, Corona is real. And you want to know how I know Corona is real? Because I currently got it. And I've been having it, and I decided to let y'all know that I got Corona. And don't forget that Corona is real. Shut up. Nick, look, we know Corona is real. It's as real as every last one of those flus and pandemics and other Ronas that we had.
Right.
We never said that Rona wasn't real.
Right.
This is what they do. They say, since we don't believe in masks and since we don't believe in this vaccine, so we don't believe that the Rona is real then.
Right. Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying, man, about the freaking PSA there? Now that you got it, oh, it's real now. So you didn't believe it was real all these other years and shutdowns and stuff, that it wasn't real before?
Exactly. Right.
Nah. It seems like the only ones who don't believe it's real is people getting the vaccine, because they don't believe it's real even though they're getting the vaccine and they still get it anyway. Oh, now you didn't believe it was real when you got the vaccine either?
Right.
Oh, man, people.
You know they retarded out here.
Reads out this world.
The vaccine for retardation.
Again, highly, highly funny when it happens to you. Oh, it's real now. Again, if you listen to whatever talk in previous episodes, especially since this Rona thing started, we never stated that Rona wasn't real. We just don't buy into none of that government BS.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We don't believe in the science quite like the same way that everybody else believes in science.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same, because it's the same scientists that said Scientology is where it's
at. Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, we don't got the tools and the equipment to do the experiments like the scientists. So we're still believing in he say, she say to an extent.
Basically. Right.
Even in school.
Yeah.
That's why, again, I always advocate asking a dang on question, people.
Yeah. Yeah. Ask.
That's all you got to do to eliminate stupid.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand the answer to the question that you ask another one.
Yeah.
I mean, it is probably the trump card in today's society to ask a question to help out with stupidity. It's like it used to be just a regular attack to ask a question, but now it's a trump card. It's a special attack now to ask a question now, because you would rather wallow in stupid.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot, he done took half my vitality. He didn't ask a question. He asked another one of those boys. It's gonna be over for me.
Right.
He gonna expose my stupidity by me not being able to answer this question that he just asked. Oh, wait. Man.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, the show wouldn't probably be a show without stupidity. That's why I ask questions, because I want to know why you just asked stupid as the guy asking this stupid question. Have you done any PSAs that like something happened to you and you came out and said, okay, look, in case y'all didn't know, this right here is a bandaged up hand. How I got this bandaged up hand? Because I wanted to see for real, was fire hot?
Right.
Now that I know fire is hot, please don't do this, people. Please don't.
Fire really is hot.
Like, I didn't do no testing out with paper or nothing. I just decided to see what it's going to do to skin first.
I had to get down to the nitty gritty.
And I figured if I was going to do this experiment, why not do it on me?
But no, I ain't got nothing to ask. It's just stupid.
Man, stupidity to its maximum. Like, even if this is the last thing I'm going to move on from this PSA, because this is my PSA right now. Even if I was to catch Rona right after this recording, I still wouldn't come back and be like, Rona real, y'all. Like, I mean, that's stupid. Again, I believe and I know Rona is a real thing. Whether it's whether I believe it's man-made or naturally made, it's real.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm not worrying about catching it because only thing that can keep you from catching it is your freaking body. If your body tired right now, it's gonna get it. Plain and simple. The vaccine ain't gonna stop you from catching it because people are still mad at people like me and you because we ain't got the vaccine to still living our lives, but they getting it and their friends is falling.
Right.
So again, don't put out this freaking PSA because you got it, Chris Rock, whether you trying to make fun of it or not. We know you were scared when you got the Rona. That's why you coming out with this PSA. He was probably scared that he was, all right, I'm going to go.
Right.
Let me put out this PSA to let people know that I did catch it so I could be a part of history.
Be a part of that number.
So I could be a part of that statistic that ain't quite real.
Right.
But let's move on to this next piece of stupidity, man. Now, Kev, you thought what we just talked about was stupid. I mean, this takes stupidity to a
how? Never.
There is a new way to have sex now. And the new way of having sex it wasn't founded by the Mormons, but the Mormons are in the article. So we're going to talk about the Mormons.
Right.
The kitty Mormons are looking for ways to have sex without having sex. I put the comma there on purpose.
Right.
I wanted you to I want the speaker to pick up your clear reaction. I put the comma there on purpose. Yes, these kids are trying to find ways to have sex without having sex. And that way is called soaking.
Soaking.
Soaking. Soaking.
Yes, soaking.
One good hypothesis. What do you think soaking is?
It might be something like I don't know, mental.
Mental?
Yeah, like trying to get on the same brain waves with each other or something.
Okay, cool, Kev. Awesome guess. You're absolutely wrong, and you're not even close to it at all. But an awesome guess.
Other than that, it sounds like some shit you do in water.
Well, moisture is applied or can be applied depending on the female. What I mean by that is soaking is just putting the penis inside the vagina and just letting it soak there.
Huh?
What?
That's their way of having sex.
Just leaving it in.
Yes. And did you hear what I stated, Kev? That's their way of having sex without having sex, because in their head, since you're not moving, that will keep my virginity.
Man, if they don't, look, if they don't go somewhere, bro, like, look, they don't get out of here with that, man.
Okay, this is about to get kind of graphic, but it's needed I got a different approach from the way society want to take people who are stupid, like coddle them. You know that from listening to whatever talk. We give it to you the straightforward way versus the sugar-coated way. Even if you jack off, it's like jack off while rubbing the head of the penis on the vagina, and you just slip a piece of the head in, you are no longer a virgin.
Right.
Just play
if you in there. If you in there, you in there.
There's no such thing as just sliding the vagina in there. I mean, sliding the penis in there and just park it there. And first of all, this is not new. I've been parking it for years. Because that's what I call it. That's what I call it, parking. Parking and you going to do your thing. So it's not new, by the way, you freaking Mormons. Right.
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Very weird. And you know it had to come up by nothing but a white mind.
Oh, God. Soaking, huh?
soaking. Speaking of sex, step into the cell, there's no bell. You're going to be in there for life. You're going to fight, so keep your butthole tight. Now that they got KOs,
on all charges.
can we get the parents and every other accomplice in there with them now?
Right.
Everybody been knowing about this.
When we was in elementary,
We was in elementary. They've been knowing about this.
Singing along the back, forth and forth.
Exactly. You want to know what that song with Timberland and Aaliyah, when she was when they got the dum dum boom 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 boom.
This nigga did it.
You got to, man.
Are you that somebody?
Exactly. You know, we black, man. You know, they got to do the whole thing, man.
Right.
We do all ad-libs, man. Nothing from the instrumental was missing, B. Every beat gets it, B.
But yeah, that's Are You That Somebody, though.
Yes. And I thought this a long time ago, but again, like Brock said, who are we?
Right.
Again, I could be wrong, but hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Kel probably got her pregnant and she was just trying to put it through her music with using the baby in the background. Also saying, can you keep a secret in the lyrics? Again, she was only 11, 12. And you got this and 11, 12.
I mean, she was older than that, but I mean, I get it though. When
he got a hold of her, 11, 12.
Yeah, probably like 14. Probably like 14. Okay, now, the chicks that he messed with after that, they've been 12, 13. They've been 11, 12. But Aaliyah, she was a teenager though.
I could have sworn Aaliyah was the latest at 13. But hey, okay, 14 is cool. I mean, not cool, but still fits the bill.
It does. She was still she was a girl. You know what I'm saying? She was still not a woman yet. Yeah.
You were still old enough to be my brother's brother.
Right.
Get the parents, all the parents, because y'all just probably
all the parents who sicked them on their kids and shit.
Exactly. First of all, if you're managing your kid, if you're the manager of your kid, why this nigga got him?
Right. Exactly.
Why are you letting your kid, you the manager of your kid, you're not managing a grown kid of yours. I'm not about to send my kid on tour with a grown man's entourage.
For one, you managing a kid. For one, yes. You're managing a kid.
Yes.
Two, this is your kid, your child. Yes. So that's come on.
You send your kid on tour with a grown man and his grown entourage, knowing how the entertainment life is and can be, especially with kids. They got kid rape islands. What makes you think they care about your kid here?
Yo, Aretha Franklin got pregnant at 12 on a gospel tour.
And her daddy was 100. If the stories are true about how that go, her daddy 100% the reason on that particular occasion of her getting that way. 100%. She had no reason to be on tour with you.
No reason, bro. Why was she there? Come on, man.
Exactly. And the grandma as well for not stepping up, being a grandma by saying, this baby ain't about to go on tour with you.
Mm-hmm. So, now, even though she said that, though.
Well, you should have been grandma and put your foot down some more.
Right.
It's ways.
She did slap that nigga after the fact.
Yeah, after she was already about to give birth in a couple more months.
Right. Right. She had a few months to go.
Exactly. You got a few more months and now you want to slap her.
Right.
Been a mother you need.
Right.
Man, these people are wild, man. People in the world is wild.
Yeah.
And they got people like Whatever Talk to call them out on it.
Exactly. Exactly. Hello.
May I speak
I'm
to
calling you, nigga. Calling you out.
Is stupid around?
Right. I'll hold.
Exactly. That is something to hold for.
Right.
Exactly.
He too
I'll
stupid to come
hold.
get the phone right now, so I'll hold.
Look
I was gonna comment, but you can't see the comments. So I said those that married couples that don't have sex, that's just weird.
Lakira just she made a comment stating that married couples that don't have sex is weird.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of weird couples out there. There's a lot of weird married couples out there. Then. That's one of them things that everybody say. Like they say, once you get married, you know, the sex life is gone. You know what I'm saying?
You know that Married with Children brain programming.
Right. Exactly.
If you watch a series of Married with Children, that's exactly you'll know. People who seen it, that's the programming of Married with Children.
Right.
Oh, Peg, you want to have sex? Well, we're married.
Right. Exactly.
That's one of the reasons I married you, so I won't have to have sex with you anymore.
Right. Right.
But yeah, even though we don't know everybody's situation about their situation, it is still weird to be married and not have sex. Also, I think it's weird to say weirdo.
Yeah, you know what, man? You know what? I don't like that word, bro. You know who used that word a lot? I think New Yorkers use that shit a lot, bro.
Yeah, I have heard it often on New York shows.
Weirdo. Like, what's a weirdo? Nigga, you a weirdo for using that weirdo. Motherfucker.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, what's a weirdo? You? Motherfucker.
Weirdo. Like, like I always thought
that
weirdo
shit weird
was
as
a
hell.
weird term.
That shit weird as hell. Nigga, weirdo. I thought I was the only one, bro. Weirdo, man. If you don't take that out of your damn vocabulary.
Exactly. That don't need to be in nobody's vocabulary.
Right.
Only way that needs to be, like, I think it's some things, like terms to be in particular. I think it's some terms and things like, you know, even though I use it on an often basis, jive, you know, but I use it for comical purpose. I think it's
right.
Yeah, I
right.
think some
we
terms
use
are
being
only
funny.
meant to be used to be for comical purposes.
Right.
And weirdo is one of them. Like you, that need to be only used on the screen and film and all that stuff. Kind of like how you only can be funny if we on the TV and screens. You know that's
right. Same thing.
Same thing. You know. So I feel the same way, just for different things.
Right. But wait though, but do you speak jive?
Do I speak jive?
that was a joke.
I don't speak jive, but I like to say jive all the time. All right, man.
You ever seen Hollywood Shuffle?
Yep, I just seen it for the first time not too long ago.
What?
Yes.
Hey man,
mad at myself.
I'm out,
you can't,
bro.
but no. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You know what? That kind of leads into what we're going to talk about next. That's kind of leads into what we're going to talk about. Don't fault me.
Right, because of I get it, but nah, man. Straight up, man. Nah, man. And with you is a different reason. It ain't got nothing to do about you being black or like nigga. You done seen so many films.
Oh, you going on personal?
Yeah. See, this is me and you. I'm talking about I ain't talking about everybody else. Nigga, how you just seen Hollywood Shuffle recently?
Yeah, I know, man. Pops is a freaking theater himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look, I haven't seen all old school movies, but you know I love me some old school movies, man. So
yeah,
I finally got around to it though. It was only like a few years ago. I seen Saturday Night. What is it called? It's got
Oh, you mean Uptown Saturday Night?
Uptown Saturday Night, yeah.
Oh man,
it was only a few years ago when I seen that. When I finally got my hands on that, it was just a few years ago. So, but man, that joke is funny.
Killing me, man. And you love Bill. You killing me, man.
But again, I seen it though. I seen it. But
what about let's do it again?
I said, let's do it again.
Yeah.
I don't think I seen that. Who in that? Who that?
That's Bill and Portier again.
Let's do it again. Well, I didn't even know about that.
That's Bill Cosby and Sidney Portier again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look for it now then.
Yeah. They got 3 movies together.
Bet. I'm gonna look for
it now.
The
other one came out in like 1980. That wasn't all that, but it was worth watching, but it wasn't all that.
Oh, wait.
That one was called A Piece of the Action.
Piece of the Action. So the Piece of the Action, and
which is the one that's not all that. But the 2 funny ones is Uptown Saturday Night and Let's Do It
Again. All right, I'm gonna look for that now too. But moving on to this topic of discussion right here. We gotta have some type of real discussion instead of making fun of everybody, all these stupids out here.
Right, exactly.
I even want to put this in stupid phrases. The game is to be sold, not told.
Man, I spent years trying to figure that out.
Isn't that the same thing as you being programmed to keep your own peoples down? Like, that's how I look at it. It's like, why? Look, it was a hard thing for me to get this far. How do I know you know? Because you went the same route to get this far in your position. You can help me out.
Right.
We supposed to be helping each other out, right? But since I ain't got no funds to buy the game, you just gonna let a brother be out here and now probably gonna rob you now. Because I needed help with this talent that I got.
Right. Now I got to cut you. Now I got to rob you. I got to take your shit.
All you have to do is do the same thing somebody did to you. Is give me a shot.
Yep. That's another thing with what I don't understand people when they do that, bro. Like, they not willing to give somebody a chance, but nigga, you are where you are because somebody gave you a chance.
I only get it to a certain extent when people say, man, I got here and did this all by myself. No, you didn't. You probably carved out your talent by yourself.
And you probably put in a lot of work. And you probably put in a hell of a lot of work and feel like you did it yourself. Nah.
But that one person gave all that you put in the work and put the hard work in. That one person gave you a shot.
That showcased all the hard work. Exactly.
That's how you got to where you are. That one person that took a chance on you, but you get that chance, blow up, and now the game is to be sold, not told.
Right.
That's a program thing to say about you keeping your own peoples down, because that's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You got that generational thought process. It's this thing called paying your dues, which paying my dues is me putting in this freaking hard work to get to that one person that gives me that shot.
Exactly.
That's me putting in my freaking dues. Now help me out, mister.
Yeah, it's climbing up that ladder to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm not trying to take your spot. I don't even want to do what you're doing. I just want to get my foot in the door so I can get to where I want to get to.
Exactly.
Even though I'm a talented brother, I ain't got the funds to buy the game. So you ain't gonna be telling me nothing.
Right.
You ain't gonna help me out. Now I got to cut you.
Right. Exactly.
I gotta cut you because you see that little
taking
kid.
It in, nigga.
You see that person over there? You see that person over there? And that person over there, that's my family. Mm-hmm. I gotta feed them. Now I got to cut you.
I'm taking
it. If you would have just gave me a shot.
But they don't think that way, man.
Man, I feel a lot of our generational thought process. And you know how I always state that not just, the person, your partner, have a communication issue. I feel everybody in civilization, period, like mankind, has a communication issue. Like, we don't know how to talk to anybody. Like, even in the street, we just can't. It's so hard for us to just say hi. Greet a person when we walk past them. And then if we do get to that one person that we have a conversation with, we shy.
Right.
But we don't even know this person to even be shy.
Right.
Around.
Exactly.
So
You
Why
probably
are you
ain't gonna
shy?
never see this person ever again.
We're shy and we're confused about people we would never ever see a day in our life again. Probably, most likely, but we have a communication issue. So I feel a lot of that got to do with figure of speeches, because it's a lot of figure of speech that we say that's
true,
that we use in place of stuff just to keep us to not communicate. I'm like, man, stupid phrases like the game is to be told, not sold.
Right.
When you could just
sold, not told. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the game is to be sold, not told. My bad. Things like figure of speeches. That's also considered a figure of speech. It's not just a phrase. That's also considered a figure of speech as well. The game is to be sold, not told.
Yeah.
If you not tell it, yes, of course, tell us now. But if you would have told us back in the day, we probably wouldn't have had the generational curse of ours. We probably wouldn't have the generational curse. You'll be getting money and I'll be getting money.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't have to cut you now.
Right. We'll all just be getting money.
Exactly.
But they want to create criminals, though.
They want to create criminals, and those criminals want to have the mindset of the game is to be sold, not told.
Yeah.
And now you got little niggas still giving birth to little niggas.
Right. To even little niggas.
To even littler niggas.
For even littler niggas. And then they happen to littlest niggas.
I used to be a little nigga. Now I'm a big nigga. $1 bill, y'all.
Right. That nigga is savage for that line, nigga.
Yes, he is highly. Look.
But now I'm a big G. That nigga.
I used to be a little G. Now I'm a big G. $1 bill, y'all.
The girl see I got the money. That nigga was a savage for that nigga, but we was singing along to that shit like, if you were from.
I was just waiting for my moment, man. I was waiting for you to make me feel special. I was like, oh, he ain't gonna make me feel special this episode. I was like, man, I was like, dude, where's the serenading gonna come? I was waiting. I'm over tapping my feet, getting anxious.
Right.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's an honorable stupid.
Okay, an honorable stupid.
An honorable stupid. Again, I didn't fully get to read the whole entire article. This cat then took off his freaking cap, meaning his hair, and replaced all of them with gold chains. Instead of having hair plugs, he got gold chain plugs, and that's his hair.
Man. Look,
so, yeah.
People get on my nerves, man.
People get on your nerves, too?
Dog.
If people get on your nerves, too, Kev, why ain't you in a separate play misanthropist like
I think I am, bro. I think I am. I think I am, dog. I think I am. Because white people and black people and other nationalities get on my nerves, bro.
Man, humanity. And that's exactly what a misanthropy. I might be saying it wrong. It might be a misanthropy or a misanthropy or
look at it, bro.
But it's a misanthropy, and it's a person that dislikes mankind. It's the dislike of humankind.
I say it every day. Like, even to myself, I be in my car like, black people get on my damn nerve, or white people get on my damn. Like, every time I just see them doing shit, like, man.
You are the witness to me saying on a multiple different occasions that I dislike all you niggas.
Yeah.
It's just that white people are at the top of me not disliking me disliking humanity.
Right. It ain't got nothing to do with race, man.
Oh my goodness.
People, period, bro.
People is
dumb, dog.
People make you want to be a criminal. And I ain't talking about for real. People make you want to be a criminal.
Pistol whip their ass.
Exactly. People make you want to just walk down the street and like, okay, I'm gonna slap this one. I'm killing you.
Right.
And this one right here, I'm gonna beat to near death.
I'm gonna stomp this one like in the ground. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. Real, bro. Real, dog.
People make you want to do things to them, man. Especially white people. That's part of the system. White people make you racist towards them so they can say you're the racist one.
Exactly.
Man,
that's what it is.
Dog. Humanity sucks, man.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
God don't make no mistakes.
I think he did it on purpose.
Man, matter of fact, God made such a big mistake. He stated in the Bible, I think I did wrong by creating humanity.
Yeah, he did say that.
That was the reason why the freaking flood came about. But he don't make no mistakes, though, and we're still here.
Right. Getting on each other's nerves.
Getting on each other's nerves for no reason whatsoever.
Damn, they about to kill each other.
Kev, did you ever think about that? We have absolutely zero reason to get on anybody else's nerve.
I never thought about that.
If whites stop acting like niggas, and if niggas stop impersonating whites,
right,
we wouldn't have a reason to get on anybody's nerves.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks for listening to Whatever Talk, folks. We had an awesome time as usual. I love Whatever Talk. I can't wait till this mug blow up because everybody needs to hear what we deem the real.
The real. No doubt.
Because y'all niggas is most definitely set tripping. For reals.
Right.
Kels, give your shout outs, man.
And look, shout out to the family, my family, your family, the listeners, the viewers, all that. Everybody that tune in, everybody that sent comments. You know what I'm saying? Funny, not funny, bad or good. We own it. Appreciate it.
Brock is hilarious.
He funny, not funny, bad and good. All right in one. Man.
That is a funny nigga right there. Oh man, I also want to give a shout out to all the listeners as well. You guys are awesome. Yes, you guys are probably niggas the ones listening to us right now, but cool with it. I'm cool with it. Okay, when you think about it, we are good Samaritans, or we are good at heart. Coming up with Whatever Talk, for being Whatever Talk. We are essentially really trying to help folks come out of their stupidity.
Right.
To come
by
out of
pointing it out. Yeah.
Yeah. By telling them to stop acting like the nigga that they are.
Right.
We are actually good people, man. We are good at heart for trying. That's our intent. That's at least that's what I like to think. That's Whatever Talk's intent. Because people love not to be lied to, but they hate to hear the truth. And when they hear the truth, which is the truth is always that thing that you don't like to hear.
Yep.
When you hear something when you hear that one thing and you get mad about it, that was the truth.
Exactly.
That was the truth. And that is what we are. That's what Whatever Talk is. We are telling you about your idiotic self. And the only thing I can say is just like how some parents say to their kids, and I say to my own kids, it's up to you to take heed.
Yep. Exactly.
It's up to you to take heed.
It is.
I also want to give a shout out to my family, my wife, and my kids. Me love y'all so very much. My little girl holding herself, well, not holding herself down, because we're still helping her, but we're still feeding her and all that stuff. But she is doing an awesome job at balancing school in her life.
That's right.
Awesome. Kudos to that.
That is great.
Little man, he also showing signs. I just leave it at that. He's showing signs.
Showing signs, right? Okay.
Just leave it at somewhere. That. Exactly. See, you know what signs mean. Signs mean you're getting somewhere, whether you know how to read them or don't know how to read them. If you continue to see signs, you're not in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, you're going some damn way.
Exactly.
Might not be the right place, but you're going some damn way. And the signs more than likely will tell you. God damn, turn around. It's the wrong
I could have sworn I seen this. I knew I seen a brain at the intersection. Bro should have told me to stop and ask that brain for some help.
Right.
Until the next episode. Whatever.
Whatever.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening, whatever talk.